Channel, and here we're going to be working on the making of the isometric view of this object, and then these orthographic views are given in first angle projection, in the sense that this is the front elevation and this is the plan. So we are going to put these two parts together to obtain the isometric view of this object. Now let's talk about the dimensions on these orthographic views. For the front elevation, we have that length from here to here is 90 millimeters. The thickness from here to here is 10, and from here up is 35. Okay, that means from here to this point is 25 millimeters if we take 10 out of 35. Then the radius of this semicircle is 15, while the distance from here to here is 50 millimeters. And then coming down to the plan, we have that the distance from here to here is 10, and from here to here is 30 millimeters. And then the radius of this curve here, the radius of this curve is 15. Diameter of this circle is 15 millimeters, and then dimension for this is not given, but I believe it is 10 millimeters. Alright, so we are going to make use of these dimensions to produce the isometric view of this object. So let's start and see how it goes. So alright, so I put the tab there. So the first thing that we are going to do is to draw we are going to draw a horizontal line. So we have the horizontal line like this. Okay, so there's something that we need to talk about. That is the lowest point. So the lowest point is here. I'm going to make this point the lowest point. Okay, so that is what I'm going to do. So the first thing that we are going to do is to produce the base. So the base, we have this rectangle. So with this rectangle for the front elevation, I mean this rectangle like this for the front elevation, while for the plan we have this, we are going to have this as a rectangle. This rectangle now has a length of 90 millimeters. The thickness is 10. Wide for this one, so the total length here is 40, and the length on this side is also the same as the length here, as 90 millimeters. So that is what we are going to do. So so from this point now, so I'm going to draw a line in this direction, and I'm going to take this point. So this point will be my lowest point. So I'll just put X here. So that is what I will do. Then the next thing I'm going to do is to draw a short vertical line from this point X up. So we take a vertical line up like this. Okay, then I will take a measurement of 10 millimeters here as thickness on the front elevation. So this is 10 millimeters. Then along this side here, I will take 90 millimeters, so which is the length of the rectangle. So this is 90. So coming to this point here, I will draw a vertical line, so a short vertical line like this. Okay, so then I will transfer this 10 onto that. Okay, so we have this. So this is the rectangle that we see in the front elevation. So now I'm going to transfer this point. So I'm going to draw a line in this direction, and then from this point I will draw a line in this direction. Then coming to this point here, I will draw a line in this direction. So then I will now take the length of 40 millimeters from this point X here. So we take 40 millimeters. So this is 40 millimeters here. So then I will draw a vertical line here. Okay, so at this point I will draw a vertical line. Then I will transfer this point, transfer it to this end, so it goes like this. Alright, so this is the rectangle that we see in the front elevation, and then so this is the surface that we have on the plan where we are going to mount some other parts. Now before I go on to do the work, okay, so let's first of all look at what we are going to do here. First of all, let us produce this curve, and then we produce this circle, so which is going to be an isometric circle on this surface. So the radius of this curve is radius of this curve is 15. So what we have to do is to draw an isometric square of length 30 millimeters. Isometric square of length 30 millimeters. That's what we are going to do. So how do we do that? So from this point, take a measurement of 30 millimeters. Take a measurement of 30 millimeters. So this is 30 millimeters. And then, so get the midpoint, which is 15. Then come to this point here. Take a measurement of 30. And then get the midpoint, which is 15. So we are going to draw an isometric square on this surface. Okay. All right, so this midpoint, I will also draw this line. Then I will transfer this to the other side. And then, so the midpoint here, I will transfer it to the other side. Okay, so we have the curve here. So then, so the longest corner here. Okay. So do I have to, okay, I don't have to draw the longest corner, so I don't need it. So what I just need is to put the pinpoint of my compass at this point here. And I will extend it to this point. The curve is from here to here. So this is where I will put the pinpoint of the compass and extend the pen point or the pencil point to this point here. Okay, then I will draw this curve like this. So this is the curve that we need. All right, so then we also have the curve down here. So how can we do that? Just look at what I'm going to do. So to make it simple for ourselves, so transfer this line. So bring this line down here. Okay, then we have this point, and then so this point, bring it down here. All right, so this 3 points. So already we have this point. Okay, we have this point. So distance from here to here is 15, and distance from here to here is 15. But this curve here has moved into the object. So what we have to do, we take a measurement of 15 from this point down. So this is what I mean. So take 15 millimeters from here. So from this point here, take 15 millimeters down. So this is, oh sorry, it is 10 millimeters, not 15. It is 10. Sorry, it is 10. The thickness is 10. So this is 10 millimeters. Sorry. So the thickness from here to here is 10, which I believe you know. So that was just an error. So from here to here is 10. So we only take 10 from here down. So we have this point now. Okay. So with the use of the French curve, so I'm going to produce that curve, or I'll produce the curve down here. So just set the French curve like this on these 3 points. Then we join them together. So we join them together to produce the curve. So you need to learn how to use your French curve properly. So very, very important. So we are done with this. You can see that the curve is okay. All right, so we are done with that part. So let's go on. Let's go on to the next thing that we are going to do. So we have a hole here, an isometric hole. We have it here of diameter 15. So I'm going to make it 16. So I'll make it 16. So in the sense that from this point, so from this center here, I will take 8 millimeters to this side. Then I will take 8 millimeters to this side. Then here on this side, on this line here, so from this midpoint, I will take 8 millimeters to this side, and I will take 8 millimeters to this side. Then we create an isometric square on this face here. So we create an isometric square here. So all right, so just take it easy. Okay, then we have this. All right, so then because if you look at this square that we have here is very small, so it may not be convenient for us to use the French curve. So what I will just do is this. So let's join. Okay, so I'll just take my French curve and work it out. So we see how I'm going to work it out. So we make use of So we are making use of, let me show you this. We are making use of this point. We connect these 2 points together. Then we connect this point and this point together. Then this point and this point, we connect them together. Then we connect these 2 points together with the use of the French curve. So I'm going to, let me check this, if this will work. Okay, it will work. So I will just join these 2 points together like this. All right, so we join this together. Then, so coming to this point here, so we join these 2 points together. So we need to learn how to make use of this French curve, then how to make use of it. And then, so with this, so I can make use of this to join these 2 points together like this. And then, so I will also join these 2 points together. Alright, so we have produced the isometric circle here. So we have an isometric hole. So this is it. So we can't see the other points, or just let me check if you can see the other points here. The one that, because of the thickness, so the thickness is 10. So let's draw a vertical line from this point down, and then so coming to this point, we draw a vertical line, and then this point we draw a vertical line. So if I'm able to take 10, it can't work, so we leave it like that. So this is how it should be. So we are done with what we have here on this surface. So we have drawn this curve and we have drawn this circle here on this surface here. So at this point now we have so let's produce this part. So this part, so the height from here to here is 25. So and the length from here to here is 50. So let's work that out. So what we are to do now is that we take a measurement of 50 millimeters from this point. So from this point we take a measurement of 50. It is 50 millimeters. So we are going to, so we transfer this point. So we take it forward like this, and then so we take a measurement. So let's see that length in the plan. Okay, so from here to here is 30. So we have to take a measurement of 30 from this end forward. So we take 30 millimeters. So this is 30 millimeters. So and then we transfer this 30 now. So we transfer it. So we bring it to this point like this. So at this point here, we are going to erect a vertical line, and also at this point we erect a vertical line here. So at this point also we erect a vertical line like this. Then we take a measurement of 25. A measurement of 25 millimeters from here. So this is 25 millimeters. So we transfer this 25 millimeters. So we transfer it to this line, and then we take it to this line. Okay, then coming here, so we take it to the back. So it goes here. Then for this one, so we transfer it to this end. Alright, so then the next thing that we are going to do, we have a semicircle on this surface of radius 15. So so if we take that means the diameter is 30. So the total from here to here is 50. So we are going to take 10 to this side. So this is 10 to this side, and then so we also take 10 to this side from this point. So we have 10 millimeters here. Okay, so then this 30 that we have here, so let's break it down into 2. That is 15. So we have the midpoint here. So we are going to draw a vertical line down, and we also draw a vertical line down here. So I'm going to extend it. It goes up also, because I want to create an isometric square of length 30 millimeters on this surface. That's what I want to do. So we draw this as, that's the midpoint. So we are going to take from this point here, from this point, so we take 15 millimeters down, so 15 millimeters down and 15 millimeters up to make it 30. So we are going to transfer this point, so we transfer it to this side. Also for this one, we transfer it to this side to create an isometric square. So we have an isometric square on this surface. So now, so we connect the longest corner together. So we have this. Then, so this point, okay, so this point here, so we are using this point. So we connect these 2 points together. Connect these 2 points together. And then, so we only need this point. So we need this point, okay, and then we are making use of this point. So just let me show you what we have to do. So with the pinpoint of the compass here at this point, and we extend it to this point here, okay, so we extend to this point, so you can draw, sorry, okay, so you can draw this arc like this. So I need to do it gently. Alright, so we have this arc. So, and then for this one, so putting it at this point and extending it here. So you can go. Alright, so we have this. So this is what we have down here. Alright, so I can just blend this together. Alright, so we have this. So this is what we have at the front. So then, so it goes in here by, so distance from here to here is 30. So it goes in by 20 mm, because this is 10 from here to here. So this is also 10. So they are, this line, they are together, or they are in line. So distance from here to here is 20. So we have to also draw the curve inside it. So what we have to do is to, so from this point, so we draw a line inward, and then here also, so we take a line in, then we take a measurement of 20 millimeters from this point. So this is 20. So I will transfer this to the other side. So transfer it to the other side here. Then I'm going to draw a vertical line at this point, and also draw a vertical line at this point. Alright, so then I will take a measurement of 15 millimeters from this point, 15 millimeters down. So this is 15. So I will transfer it to the other line. So it's already done. You already, okay, you already have it there. So what we have formed here, then I'm going to join this point. I will join together with this point. Okay, so now on this curve, now I'm going to draw some lines on this curve. So I'll draw some lines at any distance that I like from this point on the curve. So just draw in, and then for this one, okay, so this point I will draw. So this point here I will draw, and this point, so we already have a line here like this. Alright, so I'm going to take a measurement of 20 millimeters on each of this line. So so 20 millimeters. So for this already 20. So this one is 20, and this also 20. So I will come onto this line and take a measurement of 20. So this is 20 millimeters here. Then I will come on this line from this point on the curve. From this point on the curve, we are taking it from the point on the curve. So I will take 20 inward. So this is 20. So we have this point here. Then from this point on the curve, I will also take 20. So we have a point here. Okay, then so coming to this point, okay, so coming to this point here, so already have alright, so this point I'm going to join them together with the use of a French curve. So I will set the French curve like this. So I can join this point together. Then I'll draw this. Alright, so this is how the curve will be. This is how it should be. Alright, so we have it like this. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is to draw, there's a web that is placed here of, so the thickness of that web is 10, so which is this. So, and then this is its front elevation. So we have to erect it here. So coming to this point, so I will draw a vertical line here. So all I have to do is to join this point. So I can just make it a thick line at once. So I'll join this point together like this. So this is a non-isometric line, so we join them directly. So just join the point together. And then, so here we have this line to be a thick line. And this line is also a thick line. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to thicken the lines. And then when I'm done, we see how it will look. Alright, so this is what we have done. So as simple as I've done it here, all you have to do is to practice, and when you practice this, you become a master at it. So thank you and God bless you.